Welcome, welcome, welcome to my slightly made easier video process. So here I am. I'm just going to do them live off the floor. I'm going to be switching cameras live, making a video quick, and that way I can have more content. Might have more glitches in it, but we can live with that. I'm going to turn up my microphone. It's going to be live like this, where I get up and I just turn up my microphone like that so you can hear me better. In theory. Anyways, okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is learn a chord. One chord, all right, for 7-string guitar. So that's what the logo at the beginning said. 7-string guitar chords. So it's a standard tune guitar with a low B. Not a low A, a low B. Okay? Pretty straightforward. So the chord I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to show the chord. I'm going to give you what I think is a better angle on seeing the chord, but it is this chord here. I'm just going to play it. This is a D major 7 chord. All right, so now if that's all you wanted, you can walk away now, but I'll talk a little bit about where it came from, how I came up with it. And I don't necessarily mean just the D. Here's an F major 7. All right. So. For lack of a better term, that could be considered a sort of defining jazz chord. It's not really, but it's a chord we're going to use. So there we have the major 7 shape. So here's a number of the different ways of looking at the source of it. Number one, here's a D major 7. And then I put a D on the bottom. I've got D major 7. So instead of this D note, which is fine, I have this one. The other way of looking at it, I'm going to do a G major, not a G major 7, an F major 7. So there's your F. If you know your drop 2 voicings, all right? So the second inversion is that. There's that part there. There's your, all right? The F is actually here, but the third's on the bottom. So then I can do this. All right, so there's the origin of it. And if I'm playing Girl from Ipanema, I'm just picking that song because there's a, anyway, I won't go any further that way, or whatever you want to do with it. Now, what makes it lovely is, as opposed to a major 7 chord like this F major 7 that uses 4 fingers, this uses 2 fingers. If I wanted to play it in the other way, with the F there and instead of there, again, it uses 3 fingers. This uses 2. So because of that, I can add in, put the 5th on top of the chord here. I can put the 9 in there. I can have the 6th there, the 3rd, the major 7 is a little low down, and I can play a bunch of notes on this chord. And there you have it, the F, the major 7 chord, and like all guitar chords, very immovable. And if you have any questions, you can ask them. If it's about this chord, other than how to play it, second finger on the low string, first finger bars the upper 3, and then other finger, or you just bar the whole thing too, just make your life easier, and then you can play these notes that I showed you. Anyways, that was easy.